What do you exo-nymph names sound like?
I remember
Good
I did.
question. I think there's an example page.
Because I wouldn't be shocked if they don't take the name of the person.
No, I don't believe they do.
Well, I'm saying I wouldn't be shocked. It's like, you know what, Carl was a good guy. I'm gonna be Carl. Man, his wife and kids are gonna be sad. Well, that's the way nature rolls. If I'm from nature, God, I hope you're not from nature.
The exonymphs?
Yeah.
No, they were created by vectors.
Thank goodness.
For what?
Terraforming.
Yeah.
Terraforming.
It's a long story.
I don't see
Accidents
how
happen.
eating vector brains assists
No,
in
no, no.
terraforming.
I think that wasn't.
They weren't
intended
supposed to do
effect.
that. They weren't supposed to do that. So these bugs called nymphs were created for terraforming.
Uh-huh.
A particular vector decided, hey, let's take a nymph and turn it into a vector. And then he got eaten.
Yeah. And then, now armed with his brain knowledge, went, I'm gonna make more. Just pressing the copy button as quick as he can. I gotta get enough out there so that we can have a stable supply.
I don't know if it gives an example of what their names sound like.
Grok, destroyer of worlds.
You are now space orc.
Yeah, there's no real example. I would just name a character whatever you want.
All right. Just put a dot in something. Introduce.
So I'm pretty sure we got an option to put a dot in strength or mine.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who are doing quick level,
What does range combat fall under?
range combat,
Mind Dex.
Mind Dex, and you can definitely take a point there if you want.
I already got 2.
You can go up to 3.
Okay.
I put a dot in body dex for Dr. Arcana because
Uh-huh.
she did doctoring on herself.
Right.
I would like to take a dot of body strength because I attempted to push people through the portal.
Okay.
A magic portal opened in our base. We wound up on an ice planet, the one that we left like a week prior. And now we're going through space back home, and we came across a broken half ship. With
Which
a
I told them to
single-
abandon.
Yeah, but someone we know may be on it, so
There's
We're
one
gonna go
survivor. It's not a high chance.
it's not a high chance, but it's an okay chance.
Well, hey, if they have money, I don't care.
Exactly. Plus, meant to bring this up, how do salvage rights work?
That's an excellent question. Does this ship have anything we could yeah,
Salvage.
salvage.
You have to buy a salvage license. And...
Quickly do that.
yeah, sure. You don't have a salvage ship.
Well, I mean, we can't salvage the whole ship, but we can salvage what's on the ship. It's like, look at all these weapons. Just pack into a box, strap it to my back. Also, side note, I'm an 11.3 giant great white glowing shark.
Okay.
11.3 feet tall.
11.3. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
He had multiple surgeries to make himself
Yeah.
that big. Has anyone got to Allegiance level 4 with a corporation?
No.
Nope, all my dots are used.
I'm at 2 at Mars Code, and that's my highest.
Completed 3 contracts. How many contracts have we done?
More than 3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you've already gotten that one, so have we done another 3? Have we done 6 contracts?
Let's see. First one was the
yes,
space station.
the last one that we
Was
did
6.
was our third one.
All
we
right.
were at exactly 6 contracts.
Alright, so you guys can take 1 point in economy.
Nice.
And,
1 point in any economy?
yeah.
Which one's for money?
All of them.
The bottom 2 help you increase how much money you make. What do you...
Nice. I'm gonna go with presents because I think I'm the face of our company. I got sued for being too attractive, and they assigned me a wife once.
I didn't help you out with this lawsuit.
Yeah,
And then, you can roll your money.
which I went ahead and did.
Okay. And James, you were asking about how to increase that ledger score thing. You may make an economy resilience plus finance check. And if you pass, add as many points as you had successes to your ledger score.
Okay, so I'll start presence. I'm going to go for resilience.
I'm gonna do it too. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
So, in community, you said anything but acuity, right? Yeah. Okay.
So I got even split a success and a failure.
A what?
Success and a failure.
Okay, so you can add 1 point to your
Okay.
economy score.
Yeah,
Or your ledger score, whatever it is. So, James had entered the ship. Or you guys had just entered. You had just found the. Made your way across to the broken ship.
Yep. Yep.
I
After
have-
taking some damage.
I had carried them across. They didn't do well on the spacewalk.
That's right. We're saving the cat.
Yes,
She's
you-
even there, alive.
You guys were going to investigate the distress signal, yeah.
And also take anything of value that
Uh-huh.
isn't nailed down.
Alright, so you had just entered the broken half of the ship. And as you guys enter, obviously there's no power, there's no atmosphere, you just cave in through a big hole in the side of the ship, basically.
Fine.
You seem to be in a corridor. There are doorways on either side of you.
Okay. So, if we haven't already, click for flashlight.
Right, you guys were... Alright, you turn your flashlights on.
Alright, so should we split the party or not?
Let's start making our way down this hall because I believe there's doors on either side.
Right, there are doors on either side of you guys.
Is there any type of identification on the doors?
No, not in this.
One of them says pirate loot on the side.
Well, I mean, is it like personal cabin storage? I'll because I don't want to decompression someone by
Right.
opening one of these.
You look like, I mean, from where you guys went into the ship, you're definitely like on the lower levels of the ship, whatever that's, the lower decks.
Okay. Guess I'll check the first door we come to.
Alright, so as you check the first door, Zach, you notice it is locked. It's like everything, it seems to be locked and sealed.
Okay, so is there like a panel nearby?
Like
Something I can check,
yeah, I mean, you can,
toggle.
you can, well, sure, you can put your toggle up to it, but you'll notice there's no power to the panel, so.
Okay. Can I try? prying it
You're
open?
just going to try and forcefully pry it open. Yeah, give me a.
Can I roll an insight first
Okay.
before I do this?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Does anybody else want?
I want to slowly back away
Okay.
Do
while
we
he attempts
have-
to pry the door open.
do we have spacesuits on?
Yeah, you have spacesuits on.
Okay, good. Then go ahead, pry away.
So, mind street smarts?
No, this would be book smarts.
Book smarts, okay. Book smarts. And mind, right?
Yes.
Fail?
Uh-huh.
Success!
Okay.
An 8, the exact number I needed.
All right. So, based on what you know of the spaceships and this particular type of situation, you would know that, like, if in an event of a hull breach, everything would emergency shut and seal to
Okay.
prevent people from, dying.
To save as many as possible.
So it looks like the ship went into an emergency lockdown before all the power went out.
Okay. So,
So there,
with that knowledge, is
Yeah.
there any sort of shutter system that I might be able to locate to activate to close up all the breaches?
no, you have like a giant gaping hole there. The ship is just broken in half.
Oh, based on what I do know is that it would it wouldn't seal the exit, but it would seal like a section, like a wall off, like, the part that would seal that area is gone. So we're
Right.
gonna seal further back here,
Okay. You can look for one, but with the power out, it's not gonna.
Okay.
It's like if it hasn't already activated.
And we did land on the one that did have power readings, though.
There were
right?
power readings, but you don't seem to have power in this section of the ship.
Okay.
So.
I guess we'll start making our way down.
Okay. As you guys travel down the corridor, you do eventually come to one door that is. Well, actually, let me just put you guys over here. You do find one door right here that is
Ajar?
slightly. Yeah, it's not completely open, but it's ajar.
Is it jammed?
It may have been some kind of jam or something, but it.
A jar that is a jam.
Right.
Wait. Alright. Let's preservated the situation and move in slowly.
Alright. Well, you're going to have to pry it open the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what my big, strong hands is for. Wait, what it is.
Quick question, Jerry.
Yes.
How high is the ceiling here?
How tall are you, Zach?
11.3.
It is 10 feet.
It's fine, I'm used to it. And I'm guessing athletics.
No, it would just what? A body strength?
Athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind it being CQC.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 successes.
Alright, so you're able to pry the door open. As you pry it open, you do find another hallway. This is a short hallway, but it has a turn. And you can see light coming from around the corner.
Hey. There's a light, guys.
See that?
So I'm going to take my sword and click on the electric charge and start walking down.
Alright, you're headed down that way.
Yep.
I'll be in the middle of the group.
See what? James, are you going in or are you staying out?
Well, everybody else is going in. I'm going in.
Alright.
Like, do I stay with the big mound of body protection?
Yeah, I mean, he's my bodyguard. I'm
Alright,
sticking
are
with
you
him.
just going right around the corner or what are you doing?
I'll peek around the corner.
Alright.
I lost my shield and I'm basically have crappy armor on, so I have to be somewhat careful.
Alright. As you peek around. You can see a large window here. There is a door beside it. And you can see light coming out from
I'm gonna look through
from whatever's in there. So you're going around.
Yep.
Alright, coming around the corner you find there is another one over here that you were unable to see before. Same situation. There's light coming from there as well.
Gonna look between them.
Alright.
Are they fish tanks?
May as well be. They're sealed rooms.
Terrarium. There's a stick with
Why
some
don't you take
grass.
it inside?
I would, but
So,
I already checked. I don't have any space magic operational yet.
Don't worry, Zane. They're just filled with space dragons.
Well, good.
Alright.
Free space dragons to fly out of here.
we're going to use this as a stand-in for Lucas's character for the moment. It's the only bug I've got. So, Lucas, you are in this room here.
Mm-hmm.
Or, what's your character's name?
Dagoth.
Dagoth. Alright. You are in that room. It is sealed. You have oxygen and atmosphere. But the outside of the room does not. So you've been trapped in there since the ship broke in half.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a hologram?
No, he's not. I said that's a stand-in because that's the only bug I have. I'll get a better bug mini later.
Gerald was not prepared for bugs.
Oh, so that's the real reason you said no one plays bugs?
No, I just
Because you won't let them.
no. It's just I haven't made any bug minis because nobody ever plays them.
Yeah, being racially discriminated against is kind of not the go-to for.
I think it's I mean, if I was a player, I would play it with an
They are
extra.
interesting.
And Zach, in the other room, you can see Analysis. Who you've met before,
Yep.
back on whatever the ice planet was.
Was it
Or-
ice planet or
no.
was it a pole?
It was the polar region of Mars.
That's right. I'm gonna.
So, yeah, she sees you, and she definitely looks surprised to see you, recognizing you.
Oh wait, that ain't gonna work. It's like
I called him and that's all.
we tried that.
Must have did range
Try it
earlier.
again.
Alright, well, hold on. Lucas, what is your reaction to seeing this stranger come walking down the halls?
I look at them and I'm like, oh no. They're here to kill me, aren't they?
I mean, technically, all you would see is a big mound inside of a spacesuit with a bright light shining out.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I just kind of just step back and I'm like,
Alright, so you would step back and kind of hide,
yeah,
you're assuming? Alright,
in the darkness.
you're going to assume you're hiding over there. Zach, you definitely saw it. You definitely saw the bug in there before it skittered away into the shadows. But roll me a street smarts check.
It's
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Let's hope. Oh, 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah, so
Okay.
one success.
You have never heard of an exodus before, so you don't know what that is. You just saw a big bug. As far as you know, it's probably a blip.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll street smarts on the bug?
But you did not see it.
Well, I'm right behind it.
Oh, okay.
When do I get to move so I can see it?
Alright. Yeah. I mean, you can roll. You got a quick glimpse of it, we'll say.
Okay. And it says mind street smart.
Yes.
Mind strength.
What did you roll? Mine? What?
Well, all my minds are the same number,
Right.
so.
Alright. We're gonna say mind.
Presence?
Mind strength is fine.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Mind strength.
Yeah.
Mind strength for
Street
street
smart.
smart.
Yeah.
Striker.
Yeah.
That's an 11. An 11. An 11.
I think those pass.
How many points did you have?
Street
Uh,
smart.
I have 2 points in street smarts and 3 mind strength dots.
Okay. I was just curious how you were rolling it.
Well, it's 9 plus 2. And just
I'm a-
kept rolling 9s.
Alright,
I'm
you've
a clever mouse.
you've actually heard of exonymphs before. You've never seen one. You have no clue what one looks like, though. So you wouldn't. You've heard of it, but you wouldn't know it if you saw it.
Ah. So I just think it's a bug.
It's
Okay.
probably just like you said, the
That being the
Right. It
case,
could be like it could be a blip.
I'm heading straight over here. Hey, Nails! Good to see you again.
I mean, she can't hear us. I mean,
Yeah.
I can wave.
yeah,
She rushes
we're
up.
waving.
She rushes up to the glass, and she's, her
She
mouth is moving. She's trying to say something, but you can't hear her.
She could see me,
Point my
right?
ear.
What?
She could see me from behind.
Yeah,
right?
she
She
would.
may know what you are, too.
Feel like can't hear you.
It's like,
So what are you guys doing?
well, we need to pressurize this area.
Yes.
Or find, pressurize this area and have spacesuits above the room.
So, there's more hallway this way, right?
Yeah.
So we
It's
could
not-
seal this, and if we open up enough doors, it'll, It'll depressurize the other areas, but it'll repressurize here. Assuming we can make a bubble. The oxygen might be a little thin, but...
Nah, who needs oxygen?
I feel like insects cannot handle low oxygen. Especially one of my size.
It's also probably freezing out here.
Yeah. I mean, you are basically exposed to open space right now.
Ah, don't
gonna
worry. As
close
long as you're
that
in a
door.
spaceship, you should be somewhat warm.
And I will go back and close said door.
Which, okay. That's not airtight.
I mean, if we can get some kind of power going, at least it's sealed, and we can try and get something.
I mean, there's definitely power in those 2 rooms, but you don't seem to be having much.
I'll scout forward down the hallway.
Maybe if I open it real quick and close it. Let's close. Turn here. Give Gerald a moment to.
What? Yeah, I'm checking the notes. Alright, so Mouse starts like waving her hands at you through the window and making like the cell phone gesture.
Try my toggle again.
Or what are you trying to do with it?
Call her.
Yeah, you get the same thing. And she's shaking her head and she starts like tapping on the window.
Put my toggle on the window.
Yeah, okay. You do remember how toggles work,
Yeah.
right? Alright. So yeah, you can pop your toggle off the toggle case and attach it to any glass surface.
I do so.
Alright. And the window basically becomes a computer screen for you.
So everyone sees the background on my toggle, which is me, in that kitchen with all the sushi in front of me.
Okay.
It's like, I was so great on that day.
But once you've done that, she's on the other side. She can also access your toggle. And so she opens up a chat communication, and now you are able to speak to her.
Hey.
She's like, "Hey, can you guys hear me now?"
Yes.
All right. Hey, I don't know why you're here, but I don't care. I need you to get me out of here before we run out of air.
That's the plan.
All right. I don't have any suit or anything in here.
I figured.
Do you have any way to build a airlock?
We can figure out a way.
Okay. I mean, remember Malice is an engineer.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, if you guys can find something, salvage parts, I don't know what, I can try to talk you through creating a temporary airlock over the doors.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could find like a cabinet, that's about the same size. Push that up again with a spacesuit inside of it. You then open the door. There might be a little.
No, that will kill me. I need you to build an actual airlock.
You're just being picky.
Also, I noticed there's another survivor in the room across the hall from me. I don't know if you saw him or not.
Yeah, some kind of bug man.
Yeah, I noticed that. We're going to need to do the same thing to get him out of there.
Okay. We'll start with you, then you build, that way you can supervise better.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
When we approached, the scanner said there was one life form. Why do we want to save the Bugman? That seems suspicious.
You said to save him.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a blip. Maybe your scanner just doesn't pick up blips.
They're designer babies, so it could literally be designed to not be detected. That is a fully possibility.
Okay, I do what the kitty says.
I've already left. I left while he was figuring that out.
All right. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Can I leave my toggle here and still communicate to these two?
Not from a long distance, no.
Okay.
But
Let's see. I have a spare toggle.
oh, okay.
That's right. So I'm gonna take mine, put the spare one up.
Okay.
It has a picture of me doing as the background.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... So now she can keep in contact with us.
Alright. Alright.
And, we're going to start going down that way.
Which way?
That way.
That way. You're not able to get very far before you hit a sealed whatever blast door.
Opening that would probably be bad, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Okay. Let's go back and open these doors. Why not?
No. We probably should have someone making sure those two don't run out of oxygen. Well,
I
we're
think that's why
trying
we
to.
need to go quicker. It's like, quick, send some houseplants.
It's already dead.
Yeah, I mean, the emergency lockdown sealed their rooms before the ship broke in half, but
Oh.
without power, it's not going to keep generating oxygen, so they've got a limited supply in there.
Do we know how long they have?
Gonna take the toggle from the one door and place it on his window.
Okay.
Hey, bug guy, don't worry. We're gonna get you out here safe and sound.
Ask him if he has money.
You got money?
I just say no. No, I do not.
Alright, you're gonna have to work off the rescue. I feel bad, but business is business.
He didn't even have enough money to buy his donuts for saving him.
You have clothes?
Do I need clothes?
It's optional.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to show. I'm a giant bug.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're carrying stuff, you gotta have some kind of carrying capability.
Oh. Well, I do have food. I do have a toggle in case. But I don't...
Probably have pants at least for pockets.
Sure. Sure.
Here we go. So you're not naked.
hmm
It's becoming a real issue for my character. We're meeting a lot of naked people.
I can't imagine bugs with clothes.
I mean, literally, the art has one in a
Whoa.
tattered shirt. Also, you got armor, so you do have clothing.
No, that's true.
Alright, let's go back and start searching these rooms.
I'll do the top left one.
Okay, we got top left. What about you, Click? What are you up to?
What is our goal?
To build a temporary airlock so she can get a spacesuit.
Alright, I mean, we can definitely, since we got started late, we can streamline this. What are you doing outside of the...
I moved over because
Oh,
Avara wanted to search the specific room, so.
alright. Go ahead and... I mean, as you guys search, all the other doors are sealed. So, you have no way of knowing if they were sealed with atmosphere, possibly life forms inside. You don't...
I mean, you can always crack it and that'll take care of whatever's inside.
Right. But you already know that your scanner picked up one life form. You found two. So you definitely know that wasn't an accurate scan.
Oh, that's an easy way to check.
Okay, so you're knocking on doors.
Yeah.
You don't get any responses.
They're dead. Open them.
Go ahead and roll me some... Let's see, what do we need to salvage some stuff? I'm going to need both of you, since you're both looking. Roll me...
We've been using body strength for spot.
Right. Well, this is... You need to figure out what kind of stuff you would need. So I'm going to say mind... Let's see... Mind...
Spot? Or build? Engineering? Oh, what was the one? Repair?
Repair.
Or
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah. Well, for salvaging, we're going to need, let's say, mind strength spot. See if you can...
Mind strength spot.
See if you can spot anything that will actually work.
Okay, so I can participate.
That's one success.
1 success.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I rolled exactly.
All right. So you're each able to find materials that you can use, that you realize you can use to construct a airlock.
Nice. And I
I
got
have-
space tape.
Okay. I have no idea what those materials are, but we're just gonna say you found.
I just found multiple rolls of space tape, and I am building a box out of space tape.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna ask Malice how to actually do it.
All right. So
Lots of space tape. You can build a boat out of it. You can hold a car to a pole with it.
Those are very specific examples that I'm wondering if you've done before.
No, Mythbusters did.
all right. Nals will look over the materials you guys have found, and she'll instruct you on how to build a temporary airlock. I'm going to need crafting checks from you guys now.
Can it be body based?
Yeah, it's going to be body dexterity crafting.
Okay.
And since Nals is instructing you, and she's a professional engineer, you're instead of rolling an 8, you need to roll a 7.
1 success.
1 success. 2 success. 2 success.
All right, so 3 successes in total. So you're able to build 2 airlocks, so you can place them over both doors.
Okay. Airlock has been constructed. We're going to place them both.
All right.
Can we
And-
find spacesuits?
Yeah. So as soon as you get you're putting the airlocks on the door. Nals is talking to you through the window. She's like, "Okay, that looks great, but I still don't have a spacesuit. I doubt the other guy does. You're gonna need to find us something before you just open those doors up."
Idea.
Yeah.
We have a ship. What if me and the bird head back to the ship and then give our spacesuits to you? You can put them in the airlocks, and then they have 2 suits,
So
and then we can
the
get
three
on
of
the
us
ship
would
and
have
go
to
away.
do that. I think that would take more time. Take
More time than randomly hoping we stumble upon a pair of spacesuits?
I mean, spaceship. Pretty sure they have spacesuits all over the place.
Yeah,
It's
but
Probably close by, considering these are pressurized areas.
Yeah.
So, gonna take the toggle and put it on your door. Hey, Bugman. Are you can you survive in space?
No.
Okay, just double checking before I open that door.
ask him if he has a spacesuit.
You have a spacesuit in there.
Not in here.
Okay. Sorry, I can't really see too good in there. You got the one light hanging down.
I can probably just slowly get into the light. I'm like, I don't like being seen.
All right.
Okay. Scrounging for spacesuits?
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, ask Malice if she has any ideas.
Yeah, that's a good one. You happen to know where any spacesuits are?
not after everything that happened here. How did you guys get here?
We
Spacewalk.
Yeah.
From where?
Our ship.
You have a ship. Or why don't you? Do you have any spares on your ship?
Yes. We do. I know we do.
All over. Do we got 2 spares on the ship?
You're calling your pilot.
Yep.
All right. So Lenore answers, and she's like, "You guys are currently wearing spare spacesuits. We do have a couple of bug out balls if you need to transport something."
People.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what those are generally used for.
Okay. Oh, that's good. All right.
I had my
works
own
for me.
spacesuit.
All right.
I can launch those over to your location.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'll-
send somebody out to catch them.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Because no offense, you guys aren't great in space.
None taken.
All right. So Zach,
Of course, my apron's on the outside of my space.
all right. So Zach, you head back out to the opening, right?
Yep.
Where you guys came in, and you can see out in the distance, Lenore's ship launches basically like a hollow tube, and it's shooting out towards your direction. You're gonna have to make some kind of a athletics check or something to catch it.
Body strength athletics.
Sure.
All right. 1 success. 2 success.
Uh-huh.
Miss.
Right.
And 3 success.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're able to catch it. All right.
All right.
So you can, going back.
Hey, does the bug out ball work? And
Do what?
gonna turn that man.
So it's
Hope the bug man doesn't take that as an insensitivity.
Microaggressions.
so
I have a pesticide allergy. Microaggressions are the least of my problems.
I think everyone has a pesticide allergy.
so a
I'm
bug.
not sure who exactly takes pesticides is a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Rain's just what I needed at the moment.
All right. So a bug out ball is basically a large inflatable.
Hamster ball.
Yeah, basically, it's airtight. It has enough oxygen for a day.
Can it squeeze through doors without,
Yeah. I mean, it has some.
Okay.
It has some give.
That's good. So, I will
So
put it inside.
yeah, you can put those in the airlocks
Put it inside.
and pressurize them. And so Malice and I forget your name.
Dagoth.
What is it?
Dag out.
Dagoth. All right, I'll remember it eventually. Malice and Dagoth are able to grab those, and you can. It's basically just you pull a string and it inflates around you.
Well, seeing as I am an unnaturally smart insect,
Right.
You know how to pull a lever.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm assuming you're inflating yours.
Yep.
All right. Now is going to inflate hers. At that point, you guys can remove the airlocks and open their chambers.
Alright. Slide those out of the way. And is it up against the wall?
Instantly dies.
Not necessarily.
Instantly dies.
You're not even near the door. Just turn over and you're.
All right. So you guys are going to take them back to the ship now, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That was my plan. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. We can talk to her now. She's in without the toggle. Now she's in the ball, right?
Correct.
Hey, Alice.
Yeah.
I don't honestly care what happened here. Is there anything worth taking?
I don't think so. This was just a transport ship.
Oh, okay.
so that means yes.
I mean,
What was it transporting?
Yeah.
people.
Oh. Oh.
Was it a prisoner ship?
No.
It was a passenger.
American
Crap.
Airlines.
Weird that they still exist. I'm not even sure what an America is.
Does mean that they had
Isn't that
Cargo,
the small
right?
moon of that one planet?
luggage.
Maybe. You know, it's right next to Indoor. So,
If we were more evil, we would harvest the bodies for organs. But you know,
yeah, we're not.
Hey, I'd do it.
We're not doing that.
it's too
So
much work.
I'm adding tethers.
You're
I
adding
assume
tethers
they'd
to-
have tethers, like
Right.
just hanging off of them.
Yeah. All right. So you're tethering the balls to your.
Because last time you tethered up people, it worked
You
out
guys
so
didn't go
well.
hurtling out into space.
No, I just got a face full of asteroids.
Okay, I untether you. All right, let's go.
I think the point he was trying to make is damn fragile.
I mean, they'll probably bounce off it.
I don't think we want to risk that with the kitty and the ball.
Also, the only reason you guys were doing that was because you guys failed your checks.
Yeah, but I know how.
They're
Gerald
gonna have
works.
an even worse time. They're in a ball.
Yeah.
They can't dodge.
Yeah, that's up to their ball strength. I can transport them. Oh, no. The mouse complained. The mouse got removed from the tether.
Are you being removed from the tether?
No, I'm staying tethered. I'm just saying
Oh,
it's not a good idea to be transporting Nalus this way.
I will ask Nalus, was it pirates that attacked him
Or space monsters.
or space monsters? We did have like a better looking last week.
Right.
We had a pole.
A pole. You were all wrong. It was bad piloting. Hit the rocks themselves.
She says, I'm not really sure. This was a transport ship. I'm just a passenger. Maybe we can talk about this after you guys get me out of here. Because I kind of don't want to be...
In a bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Well, with its limited oxygen, like their spacesuits.
So,
I'm good, though. I have plenty of oxygen.
you guys are all tethered together. And you are transporting them back to the ship.
Yes.
Your ship. I'm going to need... Let's see.
I believe we did...
Alright, so you already saw how last time went. You got through fine, and then they got hit by all the floating debris.
Yeah. Been willing behind me.
So you kind of don't want that to happen now that you got people in bubbles.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled good last time. That's not my fault.
So I'm going to actually need you guys to make some defensive saves to
Okay.
prevent the breeze from popping those bubbles that you're transporting.
Okay. What defense?
Do what?
What defense?
We're going to say we need some body dodge rules. Let me...
Okay. Body dodge is 3, my body dodge is 3.
Hold on, I got to roll an attack value for the free.
So it's that plus our die, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many die do we?
Hold on, Zach.
I think it's 1 die.
Ooh. So, let's see if you can hit some. You need to roll above 15.
Done.
Okay.
I can't.
I can't either.
The highest I can get is an 11 on body dodge.
Okay. Zach you rolled above 15?
19.
19. Alright.
Highest I can get is 14 on body touch.
Alright.
Use your bodies to protect them.
Well, Zach, that's what you're doing since you're so big.
Yeah.
You're taking all the
I'm
all the
cool with
hits.
I'm a big, strong man.
Alright.
My apron will protect us.
Alright, so Zach shields you guys as you make your way, as you start making your way back to the ship.
The iron brownie points.
I don't know. It's up to you and your teammates.
The iron brownie points protecting you with my own body.
Yeah.
Seeing as this was your idea to begin with, I think you deserve
Okay,
it.
let's go with your plan. Let's throw them into space.
Hey, I didn't have a plan. My plan was just let's not do the stupid thing.
So what was your plan?
Come up with a better idea than the stupid thing.
I was gonna go to the engine room and just,
Pilot half a ship.
yeah.
What if it was the engine half or the pilot half? Like, you kind of need both of them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn it on, have it go forward, and ram the other side.
This
It
car's
worked
going.
so well when we got to the
Exactly.
space station.
We're not turning engines on anymore.
Alright, so as you guys are making your way back towards the ship, you suddenly get a message from Lenore.
Click.
This is Lenore to the party. How do you feel about space weather?
Depends on the weather. Is it sunshine?
No.
Oh.
Well, sunshine could even be bad out here.
I would be scared of the sun out in space.
Depends on how close you are.
Even if I was as close as Earth, it'd still be really bad if I don't have an ozone.
Yeah.
She says, something appears to have hit an ice cluster some distance from you at a high enough velocity to send the debris in our direction at a substantial speed of their own. You're about to get hit by an ice storm.
Micro-asteroid strikes do not qualify as space weather.
Well, it depends on what you classify as weather in space.
It's an ice storm.
Well, seeing as weather is an atmospheric effect, and there is no atmosphere right now, I'd qualify anything calling itself space weather as suspicious.
I call it a hazard.
It's not weather, it's space weather. Like a meteor shower.
Honestly, I thought it would be weird fuel bloom things. Like, congratulations, you have it's acid rain chance of tentacles.
I don't want that.
That was my idea of space weather.
So yeah, that ice storm, it's going to rip right through your location before you make it back to the ship. That ice will shred those suits in no time. I suggest finding a place to take cover.
Behind a rock.
Yeah, let's hide behind an
you are in
asteroid.
an asteroid belt, so...
Behind and or in a rock.
Alright, so...
Yeah, nothing says asteroids can't have caves on them.
Push.
Star Wars suggests that might not be the best place to hide, but
We're looking for one just big enough for us to fit into. That's more manageable.
so a juvenile space monster.
Exactly. I'd rather fight that than its mother. Or father, or...
Give me a hot second, I'll be right back.
Alright, well, if you're going to search for an asteroid with a cave in it,
Spot?
yeah, I'm going to need some spot checks.
No,
Don't kill me while I'm gone.
Alright,
No promises.
What is the spots?
spot would be... What do you roll?
We've been using body strength.
So body strength plus spot. So you're free to make one of those too.
I have 0 spot.
Well, that's all right. You can still. So body strength would be. You would roll 3d12s.
which is pretty good.
Okay. 6. Was that a 6 or a 9?
If it's
It didn't have the dot. Oh, it did. I actually don't remember.
Just
okay.
reroll.
So this is definitely a 6, right?
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah,
it a 9?
Wait, the dot should be at the bottom.
So that was a 9.
9.
Okay, so it's one success.
That's a 2.
That's a fail.
That's a 10.
That's a success. So 2 success.
All right,
I had 4 success.
I failed.
you failed.
But I have no spots, like, at all.
Well, that's all right. It just means you don't add any extra points to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to get 8 or higher.
Okay.
Most of them.
Yeah.
In
Does that mean, like, I found 2 good places for cover, or...
It depends
So-
on the level of success.
So you had 2 successes and you had
4.
4. So together, you two are able to spot a asteroid, pretty sizable asteroid that.
Wow, none of us were able to spot the thing right next to us.
does have a
It just drifted there. It
Yeah.
like came over the ledge, like as we started looking.
I'm gonna call it the Pac-Man asteroid.
Pac-Man asteroid.
Waka, waka,
You guys
waka,
can
waka.
definitely squeeze inside it.
The
Actually,
fact that none of us saw it until he pointed it out.
I mean, that's how it is. If we're not looking, we're all focused on getting to the ship.
The asteroid was in the last place we looked.
In front of us.
And
Actually, it was a little to the
I don't
right.
have my shield anymore. I really gotta get my shield back.
let's see.
I'm there with my sword ready to deflect any, just in case.
You have a sword? I thought you used a meat cleaver.
No.
He has a meat cleaver.
Yeah, I have a meat cleaver, but
You found the
my
really
sushi knife.
the really fancy one on the space station.
Yep. But that's not what I'm using. I'm using my sword. I'm not gonna damage that by hitting rocks with it. That's my special sushi knife. You know how much them things cost? I found it for free.
All right. So you guys are able to take shelter inside this asteroid as the ice storm starts hitting your area.
Does anyone have a story?
I was raised in a tank.
Tank.
Yeah,
Wait. How do you do Mother's Day then?
I don't.
You mean you don't even go back to your tank and give it chocolate?
No, it's a closed down factory.
Just throw chocolate at it.
I don't want to waste the chocolate.
I have a story. It's about it's a love story about a girl named Bella. Not a whole lot of people like it.
Oh, God.
I think I've heard about this one. Teaches a lot of really bad lessons.
Wasn't there a wolfman in it?
Oh, you've heard this one.
My sister told me.
Wolf Vector.
All right, so as you guys, once you guys take cover, Mal says, I'm glad you guys showed up. I was on Europa for the big Pulse Expo, scoping out the competition for next season. Pulse started to get a lot more involved in the racing circuit,
Yeah.
And the ship was my ride back to Mars, but we flew right into an asteroid belt. Not sure how no one saw it. Seems odd that.
These asteroids sneak up on you.
Yeah. Seems odd that a whole command crew on a ship like this would miss something like that.
Do asteroids get stealth checks?
Yes.
But I mean-
Just peeks out at it. It's like, oh, by the way, the name of the ship was the Titanic 5? Anyway.
And she says, "Well, it's not like I was there to see what happened. I was just I was in the passenger section when we got hit from all sides. No warning. When everyone started rushing for the lifeboats, I went to engineering to figure out if they could use. I figured, in the situation, they could use every engineer they could get. I didn't have my tools with me though, so someone told me to head to the supply room and grab a welding kit.
Huh.
And I was in there when everything suddenly locked down. And then moments later, I'm assuming the ship cracked in half.
Also, I do have that song
Right.
playing. The near, just as background music.
I can't believe the Titanic 5. This happened to it. I mean, Hindenburg Industries have a great track record.
They really do.
So,
that's her explanation.
So- it could be monsters throwing rocks or just space rocks that can go invisible.
If it's natural and the failings of the crew, we're gonna put it under space pirates.
Yeah, there we go.
If it was, one person was like, they'll never see it coming, we're gonna put it under space monsters.
There we go. That's fair. Oh,
It's gotta be one or the other. It's gotta be space monster or space pirates.
yeah, we didn't add another option. It has to fit in one of those two. Alright, I'm gonna look at the Pac-Man asteroid suspiciously.
Okay.
Does it look like it's gonna kill us?
Why don't you roll me a check and tell me who you think it's going to kill you?
Alright, I'm guessing that would probably be mine something.
Mind, dexterity, insanity.
I don't think there's an insanity.
There needs to be an insanity check for bird characters.
I mean, there's the option for adding other
Yeah,
skill
we can
points. We can put
add other
sanity there.
proficiencies.
Yeah, we can add a sanity, and then we can put dots in that for you.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, go ahead and
Just-
write sanity down as one of your little points down at the bottom.
Can I put a dot in insanity?
Not insanity, sanity.
No, it's an insanity check.
Yeah.
Is that they
To
want
see
to
if they're-
pass? To see if they think they're wrong?
We don't want them to pass, but for character interactions.
Do you want it to pass as you're doing something insane?
Yes.
I mean, okay. I know your dice, so odds are that's actually in our favor to do it that way.
Yeah. My dice are garbage.
Look, Jacob's character.
There's
3 passes.
What?
3 successes. He rolled 3 8s.
3 successes on insanity?
Yeah. Never mind. The dice want you to die.
I'm also you guys' secretary. I'm sure this will be fun.
Yeah, so Jacob, you're suddenly having images of this really old movie where these people are taking shelter in a cave inside an asteroid, but it's actually a giant worm.
Even though we're at the back of this cave.
I take out my knife and stab the rock
Alright.
once.
It just reminds me of in Dragon Ball Z when the worms were saying it's party time. And Goku was like, party? Where?
Alright, Jacob, You roll an attack check against the wall.
Yes. Let's see. That
Yes.
would be what body strength. So
He's getting a workout in.
Yeah.
I missed by 1.
You missed the wall.
I rolled for 7.
Starts. Well, we are also at 0G, so just taking the swing back, we start having to
Alright.
rotate away.
So the rest of you, your bird companion, who you know is slightly unstable, seems to be suffering some kind of space psychosis, is now swinging a knife. You might want to do something.
I thought
Take
he was
the
just
knife.
practicing his technique.
I
Yes.
take her knife. Sit. Be good.
Where?
On the ground.
There's no ground. It's a monstrous rock. It'll eat us.
No, I pushed him down. Just sit.
Alright, so after a while, the ice, storm does pass by. You no longer hear the outside of your asteroid being pelted by ice.
We can
You should
hear it
probably
being pelted.
call.
Sure. Think of like rain on a tin roof.
Well, we can feel it.
I call Lenore and ask her if it's cleared.
Okay, so as you call Lenore, you just get static.
Oh, that bodes so well.
We'll be fine.
I go outside and look around for the ship.
Alright. You're looking back, in the direction where the ship was, where you could clearly see it before. And what are you doing?
Holding spot with 4 successes.
Okay. So, you're looking back where the ship clearly was, where you guys could see it from the other ship, and you no longer see your ship anymore.
Do I see debris?
No, you do not see debris.
Probably just left and decided to come back later.
That's probably what it is. Well, space pirates.
Alright, so we have 2 options. We could go into the vastness of space and look for our ship.
Got it.
Space is big.
It's fine.
Or we could head back to the ruined one and find another pressurized room for a little bit.
That sound good to you? Talking to
To
Catgirl.
Nalis.
Yes, Nallis. I just learned Lenore's name. I gotta switch to
And
Nallis
we've used it
now.
in other campaigns.
Yes, there's a reason we picked it. Every campaign has to have a Lenore.
Well, Gerald run campaigns.
Yeah.
Do we have a Lenore in my D&D game?
Yeah, remember?
No.
Praise Lenore.
Oh, you're right. I forgot all about that.
We made her a god.
Like the moon goddess or something, wasn't she?
She was just a ancient being that we turned into a god when we time traveled.
Oh. Alright, so you guys are gonna go head back to the other ship. Alright.
We find the other ship's gone. Well, I guess we're just dead.
Now it's just the rock we're on.
Zach, give me some more defensive saves. You gotta beat a 9 this time.
Beat a 9. I think I can, as long as
Yeah.
if I roll 3 or higher.
Alright.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3.
So that is 10.
Yeah, you're able to shield everybody heading back to the other ship.
Like, use my big, strong shark hands. Do you guys remember?
King Shark from DC.
Kind of. But I was talking about the shark goggles and swim gloves that they used to sell
Yeah.
like 20 years back.
I'm old
just
enough
like-
to remember those.
Oh, like fish hands. I think I saw a kid wearing those like a couple summers back, and I was like, they still sell those?
Let's see.
Oh, and while we head back,
Yeah,
well, we did tell Nellis, didn't we?
what's that?
We did tell our 2 people in the spheres that we're heading back, and we're not just leaving.
Yeah,
our
Right.
ship.
They're tuned in.
Okay.
I figure we're just on open mic at the moment.
What, you're taking them back with you?
Yeah.
You're all tethered together, right?
Yeah, we're not leaving them in the asteroid rock. It's like from one sealed room to an even smaller sealed room.
I mean, we could leave them there. It might help, to be
No.
honest.
No, I will untether you. Out in space, I'm in charge.
Alright.
Mutiny will be met with untethering.
I'm not mutiny, I'm just saying.
God, that's hilarious.
What?
Just, so, oh, you want mutiny, huh? Enjoy space.
This old
Rip
show,
every-
it said space was the final frontier. Have fun.
Rest in peace to everyone that was behind that person.
Yeah, but that's kind of their fault for being tied to them.
Oh, severe peer pressure.
Exactly.
Hey, if they keep messing up, you all die.
Exactly. It's like keep them in line. Just like the military.
So you guys are heading back to the ship.
Yes.
Alright. And what's your plan?
I figured we could see if we can boot up the ship's communications to
Actually, we
get a
should
better
boot up
signal
the-
out.
We'll have to boot up the power first, so we should hit the power
Yeah.
so that we can pressurize
I mean,
the ship.
overall plan.
Yeah. Overall. Well, it's already giving it a stress signal. We can't really do much more.
I mean, we can get on and actually talk with it, so we can be like, "Hey, storm's fast, come get us." / "Hey, where are you?"
Ditch you!
My wife's on that ship. She won't ditch me.
How do you know she wasn't abducted by pirates?
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's find out what happened.
Your wife realized the kids still haven't been picked up from daycare, so we had to leave.
That's what the children.
Were you assigned kids?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
she had
was.
kids. She has 2 children. They're both blips.
Alright. So,
I'm a stepdad.
what are you... Alright. You have somebody with you who has some knowledge of the ship.
Yeah.
So, what are you after?
So, talking to her.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get the ship functioning enough to where we could, call / maybe find out what happened?
If we make our way over to the front half of the ship,
Okay. Yeah.
we could maybe see if we can get the control room sealed, operating something.
Sounds like a plan, and maybe we can get you some spacesuits to be a little more
Right.
mobile, and not, ball
Okay.
contained.
Alright. So, give me another navigation. Go over, make your way over to the front half of the ship.
Okay. 1 success. 2 success. Miss. And 3 success.
Okay. So that was 3 success.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are able to make your way over to the front half of the ship. And effectively find your way to what's left of the bridge.
Looking for spare spacesuits along the way.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, you can find some spare spacesuits, but you're going to have to find a pressurized room in order to
Yeah, that's kind of what we're
get
working on.
the 2 of them out of their balls and into the suits.
Yeah,
Do what we did earlier.
yeah, that could be an
Well,
option.
we have to go back to your own pressurized rooms or find another one.
You guys kind of depressurized those rooms when you opened them to let them out.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway.
Oh,
But-
we did pass Joe's Pizzeria on the way. It had floating frozen pizzas. They weren't fresh, but it's been in space for a while.
I don't know. There's a lot of these little crawling things. They look kind of like hands, but with tails crawling over it. I didn't feel good about that
Alright,
place.
so finding the bridge, it's mostly intact. You can do enough repairs with a couple of,
Space tape.
no, a couple repair, yeah. If you guys all give me like a couple repair checks, we can probably,
What is repair?
Well, unfortunately you couldn't because you're in a ball.
well,
He can
He could-
assist by pointing out where
Yes.
something
I
is.
have high repair.
Yeah, he could assist by instructing. So
I will take that assist because I have 0 in repair.
I have 3 fair.
So it'd be his 3 on top of my mind.
Go ahead and roll your repair.
That will be your hands.
12.
Is it what's it under? Let's say since you're gonna be,
It'd either be
Body,
mind,
mind.
strength, or mind.
I think it's gonna be mine since you're instructing.
So how many times do I roll?
So we're gonna say mind. Let's say mind presence. So you would roll 3, and you can add a
That is a 6 by the looks of things.
Right.
6 is the bottom, right?
yes, and you can add your repair points, which is
So that's 9.
Yes.
yeah.
So 1 success. 8.
So that's another success.
8.
And another one.
All right, so Zach, so that's 3 successes. So Zach, you can add 3 points to your
Nice.
repair.
Okay. And my repair will be any way I can tuck you into body. Like a strength dex, because I'm using my hands. I mean, surgery falls under it.
Yes, you can do it the same way, just like surgery. That's fine.
Okay, so I got +3. Okay, that's a 12. That's another success. That's a fail. And a success.
Okay,
So 3 successes.
so 3 successes on yours. All right, Jacob, James, did y'all want to make some repair rolls?
What would I roll?
What did you say it was? Body.
Body dex. I mean, that makes more sense
Yeah.
to me because, again,
You're using your hands.
surgery falls
Yeah.
under it.
Body dex repair.
I don't know anything.
Second body.
No, let's see. Fail. I ain't got nothing.
8. 3.
3.
1 success.
1 success, and you had how many?
3.
3. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna say you guys are able to get the ship patched up, or the bridge patched
Okay.
up. Space tape, welding enzyme, whatever it is you have.
Not a space tape. Because I don't think any of us have welding enzyme.
And we're almost out of time for tonight. Oh my god. All right, roll a crafting check real quick to see if you can, because Nals will instruct you on making a.
I have 3 in craft as well, so I could instruct.
Okay, so go ahead and roll yours then.
So, yeah. So that's a success. That's 10.
Yeah.
Because 8 success. Success. So 3 success.
3 successes.
Okay, that's 4 successes then.
All right then. Nals will instruct you on how to construct basically a oxygen purifier to so you can get air going in the room again.
We found a vacuum cleaner. We basically just reassembled it.
And that is going to require you to actually feed oxygen tanks into it.
Yeah, that's
But,
fine.
okay,
'Cause doesn't my suit permanently produce oxygen?
it does.
So
Okay. So you're going to feed it through your suit. All right. So you guys are able to get the bridge sealed off. You get atmosphere going in there again. You don't have full power yet, but you've got a sealed, breathable environment
Yep.
for the moment.
which is really good because we have an engineer with us.
Right.
Because I can't engineer, can engineer.
I wasn't supposed to, but apparently I can.
His dexterous insectile
It
hands.
might not hurt to build an airlock on the door in here in case
Yeah.
something happens.
Should we
Well,
go ahead?
yeah, you guys can go ahead. Since you've already built one, you can say you can just go ahead and use.
Yeah, we collapsed the ones that we built earlier and brought them with us.
That's fine. Or I'll say, since you've done it once, you know how to do it now. But so yeah, you put up a temporary airlock on that. All right. And it's 7 o'clock, so we
Yeah,
gotta
I think
call it
that's-
for tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good spot to stop.
Yep. Set up for next time.
Yep. Great success.
Gonna. Ooh,
That's
I
all right.
dropped one of them.
I got it.
Yeah, gotta
Hopefully,
And your pencil.
the burning question of is it a space pirate or space monster will be answered.
Oh boy. Maybe.
I was actually thinking about this over the weekend of what falls into what category.
Uh-huh.
The tough one I hit were space cultist.
Space cult.
I'd put him on.
Because I decided that it depended on
depends
what
on-
they exactly. If they want slave labor, space pirates. If they want sacrifices, monsters.
What if they just want money?
Pirates. That's literally piracy at that point.
True. Just religious pirates. We're just not any group of pirates. We're religious pirates.
You are bow before the Lord.
So